Here's a name I can say from the
Hello
Eradicator.
and welcome back to this channel, everybody. This is the Eradicator, and in this video we are going to have a discussion. We need to talk, guys. It's time to talk about guns. It's time to talk about auto-aim, gimbal, fixed guns, and we're gonna have this discussion because tomorrow the Crusader Ares is going to be unveiled by CIG, and we already had a very sneak peek from the Inside Star Citizen sneak peek video presented by Jared earlier today, where we can clearly see that the Ares does look like an asymmetrical ship, and it seems that all the guns, or at least we can see two large size guns stuck on one of the wings on the right side of the cockpit, and these clearly look like these guns are actually fixed. And I think that we need to have a discussion about that because there's definitely something very interesting here. This is something that a lot of people have been complaining since the introduction of aim assist, or at least auto aim assist. I don't know how to anyway, aim whatever, right? That auto aim that we have when we are using gimbal weapons. Quite a few. I would say that it's a vocal minority. I'm gonna have to have a poll, by the way, in this channel. I'm gonna read your comments, and I'll be deciding if we have a poll or not to see what you guys are thinking about aim assist. But I believe that there's actually a quite a vocal minority that does cry about the fact that now everybody can potentially kill anyone thanks to those aim assists, which I still believe it's not true. It's not just, I mean, I do a lot of combat myself, and when you are fighting, when you are using a dogfighter, when you are doing ship-to-ship combat in a starfighter, it's not just the aim, it's also how to fly your ship. Having some superior flight skills is also extremely important, in my opinion, as someone who does combat. I think it's very important that if you can manage to get to your tail on your opponent and get close enough to be able to shoot, even with aim assist, without having your opponent being able to shoot at you. This is a very interesting part of the game, in my opinion. But still, nevertheless, there is still a part of the community, which again, this is a valid complaint, who said that they are spending hours and hours honing their skills, honing their precision skills with fixed weapons, and they're getting a little bit frustrated that people who don't do that have serious chances of taking them down, even though they don't have the same skills with fixed guns. And I think that there is a niche for those players. I think that these players should have fighters that are fixed guns only, but at the same time, for using fixed guns, I think that there should also be some perks, and I think that this is where this Crusader Ares can be the perfect ship to bring us this opportunity to have ships with fixed guns that are going to give an advantage to players who do always play with fixed guns. And especially we can see that, especially if these are size, I would say that these are probably size 4 fixed, size 4 guns. Probably have two of them, two size 4. Again, the speculation, we're gonna know tomorrow. Maybe these are gonna be size 5. But they definitely look very massive compared to the size of the ship. If we're having such large guns, all it's going to take is just going to be a couple of shots of well-placed shots to take down an enemy craft. Now, of course, it is very difficult. It is also dangerous. You need to get close to your target, or you need to be lucky, or you need to be extremely good at aiming. So nevertheless, I think that if the Ares is something that does that, it is going to be a great opportunity to, at least in my opinion, please those players who have been very vocal about the fact that most of the ships now do use gimbals, are compatible with gimbals, and people are using that for auto aim. But if you look at this ship, if you look at this picture here, at least, I really don't see how it is going to be possible to have a gimbal mount, because it clearly seems that those very large, or at least large looking guns are fixed on that wing. So definitely does feel that here it's not going to be possible to have gimbals on the Ares, at least on those two guns. We still don't know what is going to be under the two wings on each side. Maybe there's going to be gimbals there, but at least they are going to have those two large guns on the side, which I think is going to be quite deadly, but not for everybody. Again, as far as I'm concerned, I do love Crusader Industries ships. I love their design. I own 3 of them. I hope that this is the 4th one that I will fly, but I'm definitely going to have to try it, especially in the PTU. Obviously, if it is going to be flight ready, we're gonna be able to test it in the PTU, and I will be testing it. I am afraid it's going to be difficult for me to get some kills with it because I am not very good at fixed guns, but nevertheless, it is still going to be worth a try and maybe an opportunity to get better, right? We never know. Anyway, that's just what I had to say here, because a lot of people are saying, oh, that's another starfighter, we don't need another starfighter, we're sick of starfighters, blah blah blah. But there are still opportunities out there. There are still reasons to have more ships, and I think that this is one of them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Now it's time to talk about the giveaway, because this month I have 2 giveaways. I am giving away first a celebration gear pack. This is the pack that includes all of your favorite flair from your favorite manufacturers from the expo. You're gonna have those t-shirts, you're gonna have those hats as well. All you need to do to catch chance winning is to subscribe to this channel and to comment to any videos posted this month. The winner will be announced during Christmas Eve. Also, shout out to Dark Sparrow, a member of the community who decided to give away for us a C8 Pisces from Envil Aerospace. It does include LTI, of course. This is a Patreons only giveaway, so if you want to get a chance of winning, the link to my Patreon page is in the description down below. Pledges start at $1 a month, and they really help this channel a lot. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This was a quick one, simply because I'm working. But I hope to be hearing from you guys soon. Probably, if you guys, if I see a lot of if this is a discussion that is polarizing you guys, I'll probably do a poll to see, to have a clear idea of what you guys are thinking. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching again. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.